Magaraja sir, am I audible? Yes, yes.
அவனுக்குள்ள உண்டு இல்ல அவன் எடுக்க கண்டிப்பா
Hello. Audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good evening to one and all present here. I extend a warm welcome to all the participants for the third day online FDP on teaching and research in the digital era. Today, Dr. K. Balasubramanian, sir, is with us to share his valuable time, knowledge, and insight to enhance the literature review with AI. Welcome, sir. May I now call upon Professor Jacqueline, Assistant
Yes, Father.
Professor, Department of Business Administration, Don Bosco College of Arts and Science, Kilayiral, Thuthukudi, to introduce the resource person of the day. Welcome, ma'am.
Good evening, Father. Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce our distinguished resource person for today's faculty development program, Dr. K. Balasubramanian, and he covered a topic, enhancing literature with AI. Dr. Balasubramanian is an accomplished academician with a remarkable career spanning over 25 years in teaching and research. He holds a PhD in commerce and currently serves as an assistant professor in management studies at Jain University, Kerala. His expertise extends across diverse areas such as finance, human resource management, and marketing, and his contribution to academic include numerous research publications, conference presentations, and book chapters, etc. Notably, he has actively guided several research scholars, shaping the next generation for academics and professionals. Beyond his academic endeavors, Dr. Balasubramanian is a recognized speaker and trainer, having conducted various development programs, workshops, and seminars in regional and national levels. His insights into innovative teaching methodologies and contemporary business practices have been widely appreciated by both faculty and students alike. Today, we are honored to have him with us to share his knowledge and expertise. Let us extend a warm welcome, sir, and he takes us through his enlightened section. Welcome, sir, and the stage is yours, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Anthony, Jacqueline, ma'am. I think. So thank you so much for the brief reading of my profile, and then I need your blessing also. Like what are the items that you said, it is going to be in my future also. So thank you so much, madam, and thank you, sir, Anthony sir, and Swami sir. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
So without a further delay, then can we have a one small? I'll share you the PPT. Just kindly let me know whether it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I hope my PPT is visible. And then can we have?
Yes, it is visible, sir.
Yes. Right. So a very good evening, one and all present here. So myself, Bala Subramanian, I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Management Studies, CMS Business School, Jain, deemed to be University, Kochi campus. So before, moving on to the session, may I get some response from your side? What was the topic, discussed on previous classes? The last class, we discussed about, I think ma'am has discussed about review of literature using AI. Can I get some response from your side? What was a discussion and how it went on, and which tool has ma'am has shared?
Sir, ma'am shared about Chat GPT, sir,
Okay.
and a few other tools for summarization and paraphrasing like Quillbot, Grammarly, and other.
Great. Yeah, I think we are on the right track that to continue the follow-up session on enhancing literature review with AI. So today I'm here to, to open up and few of a discussion with you all related to AI tools, how it can be used in the literature review. So normally may I get some, chat box messages. Yeah, good evening, sir and madam. Can I get some message like why do we do review of literature? Just to engage, I know that we have professors and research scholars. Just to engage the participants, I would like to get a few input from your side and few response from your side. Can I get some message in the chat box saying why do we do research and why do we do review of literature? May I request the professors to share? Kindly bear with me. Yeah, I'm a small boy which coming up with few ideas to discuss with you. I'm not here to as a teacher. I'm here to, yeah. Yes, sir. Sir, thank you so much. Thank you, Professor. I think let's don't know what is done. Yeah, let me open the chat box to know what is done and not done and where to focus. Yeah, great, sir. Great. So how are we done so far to identify the research gap? Yes, madam, Radha Devi, ma'am. Yes, it's right. Then how are we doing this review of literature? How do we do review of literature? It is fine. Either you put a message in the chat box, or if you come to through this, unmute yourself and discuss with me, and we can make this session as more live instead of one is talking with the system and you are also watching this session. Yes, sir. To understand and find the research gap that we do review of literature. Yes. So
Actually,
yes,
it is
sir.
not only about the research gap. I think it is a statement of the problem also,
And also it shows the statement of the problem.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Manisha ma'am is also, sharing review of literature is done for understand the research problem and finding out the research gap. Yes, to find more areas which could be explored. Great. So how have we done so far? Like how we have collected this review? Like which mode that we have done so far? So we used to visit library and then we have gone through a few. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
We can do by offline and online, but nowadays, as per the technology and the literature is getting more, data is more. So we do by online instead of offline. Offline has its own advantage and disadvantage. Online has its own advantage, disadvantage. But normally nowadays the trend is to get by online to cut short the time.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
The online has more option than the offline. That would I find in the
correct, sir.
research.
Correct. So I think I'll share one more time of that screens and then kindly let me know. There is a small issues with this sharing of.
Online may be having a disadvantage that it cannot be authenticated. It may be a fake. There are many things also available. It cannot be authenticated until unless it is a reliable source. Otherwise, Google is full of, it, good and bad things.
Yeah.
Search engines are good of bad and good things. So we have reliability is very almost question mark again.
Correct, sir. Correct. So, yes, sir. I thank you so much for the reply. But to connect to that, we have few of AI tools which is we cannot say that authenticated, but at least we can get some relations to the research papers. So without further ado, like I'm just moving on to the session for the day. I hope my PPT is visible, sir. My PPT is
Yes,
visible.
sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I hope the part one, which is covered basics in AI in research, and as ma'am said, ChatGPT and the other tools, it's also been for the review of literatures. And the second session is going to talk about how we have a discussion on we are going to dive a deeper into specific AI tools, and we are going to explore an automation techniques for review of literature. And yeah, this is another normal for discussion, like a growing role of AI in academic research. It's how it has been transforming the landscape, which is to reduce the time spent when we do manual literature review, and enhancing search accuracy through intelligent algorithms, and then it provides summaries and critical analysis at scale. So the objective of the session is we have only three. Number one, I'm going to give you few AI tools for the review of literature, and also we are going to understand how does this automate search is going to work out, and what is the summarization, and how to do citation management, the same AI tool which we are going to do practice in the session, and to get how to critically analyze research with AI, that also we are going to see. Right. So this is what that I made of a discussion with you. So we used to find out what is already known about the topic, and an overview of what we have found, and to find out the gap. Right. And also we'll be able to get the what is it? The statement of the problem, which what Sarah said. And these are the relevant literature that we used to check, like Google Scholar and PubMed and Science Direct, that we do search of the review of literature on our topic. Right. And before let me have one more discussion on this. Uh, what are the items I should focus on? What are the items I should focus on when I'm conducting this review of literature using different platforms like Google Scholar, PubMed, and Science Direct? What should I focus on? When I search the article, there is a page is come up. What should I focus on?
Sir, it
How
would
can I?
be better. Sir, it would be better if you are telling us how to generate a paper based on a research, like step by step end listings, what has to be done.
Okay, okay. And ma'am, I like.
I'm a beginner, sir. So that's why I'm asking you this question.
Yes, I understand. I understand. So for you, the answer is like I'm here to give you an input on AI tools using to get more. Summarized for the review of literature, and we cannot create a paper. So this AI tool will give you a related articles. It can be connected in a single platform. So that is what that we are going to discuss today. So we are not going to make a paper using AI tool. So I hope I have a
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm clear. Thank you, sir.
fine, fine. Yeah, I'm not here to like one AI tool is going to make a paper. No. So
Yes,
this
sir.
tool,
I asked you this question because yesterday in the session, ma'am was telling us about defining two separate Word files for having abstract and listings and the other for reference and listings. So,
fine.
I understood like it was to derive a paper out of it like that. But now I've
No,
understood, sir. Thank you.
fine, fine. Yes, sir. Singh sir, that you are trying to say something, sir. Yeah. Professor Singh sir, I think you are on the line. You're trying to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, normally we search by maybe the keywords only.
Yeah, normally we search by keywords only. But when after this search of keywords, I'll just open again.
I think we can go with the citations. Uh,
Great, ma'am. Yeah, we look into the citation. Super. Then
We can check also developed country, developing country.
yes, great, sir. Great. Yeah, we used to check. Superb, sir. Then
We can check different things. It depends on the research area, depends on the methodology used, sample size used, techniques used, software used.
And I also go with the year-based things. If it is less than 5 years in sense, I will go with that.
Great, great. So, yes, thank you so much for sharing this. Now, I have few items to add up to your valid points. So, when I search through this Google Scholar or the Science Direct or the PubMed, I should focus on it. I can evaluate whether my article is related to me or not based on these three items, which is more relevant. One is the abstract. So, when I'm reading an abstract, I could understand, okay, whether this paper is relevant to me or not. And then the reference. Oh, how does this reference has been framed? Whether the first title maybe it's related to you, but the reference also should related to our own research area. And then citation. Here in this article which I quoted, it is cited by 7,639, which means this article has been cited by many of the researchers. So it would be better if I took this article for as my reference. Again, now I have a few of themes to discuss. One is after identifying a paper, then what should I focus on? So I should identify the trends and pattern, whether it is in the recent trend of this type A topic which I'm discussing. For example, if a theme is impact of AI in risk management, so what should be the debate? The contradiction or the debate in that particular paper, it should have a fundamental and technical analysis in finance term. And then what does this influential study should be? It should be a latest applications of using AI. What is the gap is going to give you? How a decentralized finance affects my traditional risk. So there is a flow when there should be a flow when when you're collecting a review of literature or the research article. Again, sir, how should I structure it? We can structure it based on the chronological order and then thematic and then methodological and the theoretical part. Right. I'm not going to bore you in this part. Again, it is the current challenges in review of literature. This is what that even it is a time-consuming process which has a risk of human error and then difficulty in managing large data sets. Volume of research article is huge, which I may not find what is to be done. And this is the statistics of published most academic articles. And then in 2022, the growth is 2.6%. And then this is the number of articles has been published as per the global share, which is 19.67% from China. Fine. Now, sir, is it good to use AI in academia? Can I use AI in academic?
Up to certain extent, we have to use it.
Yeah. So there are some. Yes, sir. You're right, sir. Up to certain extent, like the extents are three bases. One, it is literature search, is I can use, and then analyzing research article is I can use, and academic writing and editing, which we can use this AI. So the primary usage of AI in academia is already there in the system. Right. Now I'm into the core element for the day. So there are key AI tools for literature reviews. Now I hope may get some response from your side. I hope we are all in the systems to do work. Are we all in the system?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So what we can do now, there are few tools which I'm going to share with you. Yes. So Consensus, which is an AI-powered search engine, elicit, which even with this an academic paper, which will give you even without a perfect keyword match, and then insightful, which is ma'am, insightful. I request the participant just mute, like whenever we have a discussion, then we please open up this audio and then we'll have a discussion. Madam, I hope you understand?
Lily, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah. Can we have a discussion? I hope I'm not disturbing you. Like, I just stopped
Yes.
sharing. Yes, sir. Yes, thank you. So again, I'm coming to the same screen of the items which I shared. Uh, right. So Insightful, it is a free and open research tool that uses citation to help users to explore and discover relevant academic literature. And then Laser AI, and we have Litmaps, Research Rabbits, System Pro, and C8 and Semantic Scholar. I think ma'am has discussed yesterday about Semantic Scholar. Yeah. A few tools also we'll have a discussion by today. All right. This Litmaps it is a visual tool which will give you a literature maps, and you can track citation and trends. You can collaborate with others researchers, and it is subscription based that we have to pay for it. Like a certain limitation it is there, then after that we have to pay for it. Research Rabbit, which finds the research articles and manage the papers effectively. And this all just going to the way which we are using this Research Rabbit to discover useful papers and build collaborative list. System Pro, which optimize searches for systematic review. SAT, and then Semantic Scholar, Consensus, and Elicit. Again, I have given you the meaning and the way to use. So what I can suggest you, can you all take a screenshot of this page and kindly let me know, or else you please note down this AI tools. You can, do practice later. Just kindly let me know if first page is got over, then I'll move on to the second page. So Consensus, Elicit, Insightful, and Laser AI, Litmaps, Research Rabbit, System Pro. Shall we move on, sir? Is it fine?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Right. SCIT and Semantic Scholar. Right. So the way which I've been made of these slides into what is the AI tool, what is the websites, and what does it mean, and how to use, and what is the limitation. So, and then I'm just taking you to the page of, okay. So, okay, this is the entire page of key AI tools for literature reviews. What does this Litmaps will do? Litmaps will do the citation mapping for the real-time updates. Research Rabbit will have a literature discovery and paper visualization. System Pro will give you systematic review and research management. SCIT, which is citation analysis, Semantic Scholar, academic search engine, AI-based paper summaries will have consensus, evidence-based answers, Elicit, which will give you research synthesis, Insightful, citation network of explorations, Laser AI will do literature analysis. Right. Okay, sir. Can I use all this AI tool for my study? Like my studies from the science, my studies from the social, my studies from the humanities and language. So can I use all this AI tool? No. So it has its own limitation. It goes in this way. The citation mapping and network analysis, you can use this Litmaps and Insightful. When we plan for, this tools depends on our research need. What does my needs to be? Frame first and then use this literature review AI tools. Literature discovery and visualization, systematic reviews and research management. We need System Pro and Elicit. Citation analysis, we have Cite and Consensus. AI powered summaries and insights, we have Laser AI and Semantic Scholar. Sir, if I focus on the trend growth and the trend analysis for my research, I can use Litmaps, Insightful, and Cite. So I think the slides may give you some inputs. Right. Shall we move on to Litmaps now? So what I'm requesting all of you just to open Litmaps, just type in the Google search, open Litmaps. Litmaps. I hope you're seeing my screen. You're seeing my Litmap screen.
No, sir.
Okay, then I'll do one thing. I'll just. Yeah, I hope now it is clear. Are we viewing this litmap screen? Can I get some response from your side, ma'am? Litmaps.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir, it is on.
Yeah. So can I request all of you to just do the, I mean, search through Google and just type litmaps. Just type litmaps, and we may move to this page. And I didn't log in. I hope just can I get some message in the chat box or somewhere else? Uh, yeah. Yeah. Just can I get some messages from your side, or I hope you have opened this page of litmap.
Yes.
Right. Just give your topic. Like let me give a fintech. Okay. So finance and technology. So I'm giving fintech impacts, or I could type this the topic which I would like to work on, impact of fintech in India. So this is a topic which I'm planning for, and here the applications or the search of articles will be there. I hope you're all following me.
Yes, sir. I just got a
Yes, sir.
small doubt. Whether we have to give a keyword or we have to give the whole title, sir.
It's fine. It is fine that if you are giving this keyword also, we'll have fintech. We'll have a search on that. You can give keywords or the topic which you would like to work on. It is fine, ma'am. Both the way it works. So now you can choose this article. Shall I? Shall I go ahead? I mean, shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if I go by this article, I choose an article. Right. So are we getting this page? Are we getting this page? If you have been are also following me, are we getting this page?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So in this page, what I understood, like when I search for this article, in this page, it says zero citation, which means I don't need to look into this paper. And this citation is 9, and if I move on, it is 11. Right. If I go by this citations of 11 article, which is going to be give me the reference, how it works. Just click citation. We'll have how many the citations are 11. Sir, when you're quoting this paper or when you're planning to refer this paper, which I can't avoid the other items. Digital transformation in marketing strategies, the role of data analytics and CRM role. So which has 16 citation. Are we getting this page?
Sir, sir, without reading the paper, we have to connect it?
Yes, sir. No, that's what I'm coming to the point. So here, okay, when we search through the Google Scholar, we have a list of items which has the citation and the abstract and all those items will be there. But here, I may not, I have to look into this more deeper to the reference site. So how many, which is more later, this article has been cited. But in this AI tool, which you can easily get, which are all the most relevant article to my title. Which are all, this article has been cited by this enhancing financial fraud detections. So my title is all about my keywords is fintech. But this Stella is talking about digital transformation in marketing strategies, the role of data analytics and CRM role. But this paper has been cited by enhancing financial fraud detections using adaptive machine learning and models and business analytics. If you could, you have to, when you are taking this fintech as a keyword, you have to refer these two articles, which is most relevant to your topic. I cannot avoid these two articles. If you need more keywords to your research or the supporting research article, I cannot avoid these two articles whenever I'm searching for the papers. And then again, if you go by the reference, this is how it goes. Again, sir, which is top related topic to my research. That is also which you can get. We can type, click here in this box, like below the title, we have top related and reference and then citations. How many were cited my subjects and what is the reference which is given here, and then which are all the papers are top related to my topic. So when you click article, I'll just go to the same page again. Right. After this page, you're saying this, we have this right side corner, we have this article views, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here you can find the article which related to the fintech. And when you click this article, it leads to the research paper where it has been published.
Sir, only research paper published or thesis available online that will also connect?
Research papers, sir. It connect research papers. But the thing is that you can easily take this using this AI tool after noting down this title and the citation, and it leads to the research paper. There you can get the abstract, whether it is related to me or not, and you can proceed further if it is needed. And then, shall I, sir? Is it okay? Or if when you're clicking the title, are we getting the same page when you're clicking this title and it leads to the journal page? Shall I move on to the next option here?
Sir, if the journal is not available, that means, sir, if it is subscription based, we cannot open the details. And then, sir, what should I do?
Correct. Sir, actually, if the journal is subscription based,
Yes, sir.
Research, journal.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But from there, if you need that paper, that we have to check with the research author. For example, for example, sir, let us take this paper as an example. Optimizing Agile project management methodologies in high-tech software development. This Priska Majloy is the first author, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
you can send him a mail. You can send him a mail and saying that, sir, I'm into your research area. I would like to do, so we can get reply from them. If possible, they'll send us the full paper for the reference.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And then in the same page, for example, sir, now I need this paper and then I would like to have a citation of this page. You can click citation here. Cite. So in the citation styles also you can change either APA or MLA or Chicago. Like even if you are working on this IEEE conference, you can click that. That reference will automatically work. But the ultimate objective of this lit maps, sir, I can easily get connected of the related research article. But when you do search through Google Scholar, yeah, let me take you to the same page of this Google Scholar. Right. So impact of fintech on, again, fintech. Sir, I have this list of items. And again, as we discussed, I used to go by this, how many of were cited and number of citation and the abstract which has to be related to my topic. But I cannot find which are all the related articles to this topic. Again, you have to come back to the same Google Scholar and then select another article and then do the works. Instead of doing this, in lit maps, it automatically directs you whoever is published using the keywords will be directly linked to the research article. So when you're talking about this financial law policy, and I have the supporting paper from the highlighted areas like sustainable development goals and the nexus of fintech and water productivity in 11 BRICS countries, which can also be looking to whether this, I mean, this articles also has connection on, or the, I mean, links on my research paper or the research keywords. And I have one questions to all of us. Like, is it possible to use? Can I get this images? Can I get this images? Yes, I can get this image of this my reference, which I can take it up later on. So in the, the screens here we have this export picture. Yeah, just click this export picture, and then we have this, key called export figure. It automatically downloaded, and it will be there in your systems. So whenever you would like to quote or whenever you would like to refer later on, it can be saved for the purpose. This is one way around which, yes, sir.
Sir, suppose I have a thesis. Can I put in my somewhere in the space and it can be connected here? Suppose there are Shodh Ganga theses, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can do that. You can do that using this import.
Okay.
Using
so
import,
we have to
you
put
can
the thesis in our hard drive somewhere.
Yes. For example, why it shows me like this? Because I already been logged in. So when you come to this app like Lit Maps in Google, so there is a page like logged in. So try to sign up using, since I've already been done this part, that is why it's directly leads to this page. Okay, so if you logged in using your, the email, and you have a separate ID and the credential, which you can store your own research article. Wherever your research article has a connection on the other research paper, it will get displayed like this.
Okay, sir.
Point, sir?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is one way around, and the and also you can create a folder. For example, in this case, so this is the page of 353 citations. So let it be open, then we'll have a discussion. Fine. So after this page, and here there is a column called add to lit maps. You can create new folder here. So for example, in this case, I'm creating a new folder. Let me do it again. So after showing this page, I'm sorry. So there is a symbol called plus, and next to that add to lit map, and click lit map and create a folder, and that which you can say that it is finance and technology. So you can create this folder. Yeah. again, which I have already, as I said, which already have been created, which I have to subscription, so do subscribe to do more on this. I mean, to do these items. There you can do add of all this article which is related to that. So shall we move on to the next tools? If we don't have any discussion on this, this is how which it works.
No, sir. How to analyze this one? It will show us figure only. What is the output of this one?
Which one, sir? Which one? The article.
This map is showing, right? After this, getting the map figure. What is the useful of this figure?
Let me take you to the same page again, and then.
No, sir. Once we get this figure, once we get this map, how to analyze this? Yeah, how to analyze this one?
Imagine my research into fintech on economic growth evidence from China, or fintech that is my research. When I take this article for reviews, if I'm going to take any variable from this paper, the supporting factors, the supporting research papers I have to quote, I cannot miss the other article. Like, for example, if I take this explore moderating role of foreign direct investments in renewable energy and economic growth nexus, I should quote this paper also. So whenever this image is going to give you a result on, if you take one paper, that will lead to the other papers which you cannot miss out when you're taking variable to collect data, or when you're trying to do analysis. That variable you cannot miss out, or that paper you cannot miss out, that you should cite in your research. This is number one. I cannot miss out the related articles. I hope you are getting my point, sir.
No, only this is the use of this figure.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I have to. No, we cannot find any research gap.
See, in this article that we are not finding a research gap. So this platform will give you related articles to be linked.
Yeah,
this
sir,
article
but
will not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because somebody has discussed with me from yesterday from India. Then he has used this figure and he has told that by this color of the lines, we can find out which is done, which is not done, like that. So it is that also, it is here or not?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. It is there. Yeah, I'm coming to your point now. Let me open up that items. Let me open this PPT here. I hope this PPT is visible. No.
No,
sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I got it. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Right. Sir, in this case, this tool will give you a reference, and which is going to give you a relationship or the related research article. That's it. For example, Udega 2023, if I'm going to use this article, the supporting related articles can be CON 2022, TOR 2022, and WANG 2020. In this right side, which I have given, the circles are added to the lit map, which means these articles are added to this lit maps. The outlines are a recommended article. It will not give you a research gap, and you cannot find the research gap after. I mean, we just collect the research article and put it in the folder, which are related, which cannot be done manually. That's what I started again. When you're finding a research article through Google Scholar, but I cannot take all whichever is related, or whichever is, the research articles are most relevant to my research. But litmaps will give you most relevant and who are all cited, and what are all the reference which you can easily get of this image. And the lines are citations. Research gap which we have to find out. This image, for example, sir, if my title is all about fintech, okay, for a conference or for the research work, I cannot miss the remaining article which is there in the left side. I hope you got my point, sir.
Sorry to say, but I don't know, because yesterday that PhD scholar called me. I tried to show the similar figure, and I know this one, but he tried to convince me that this is a research gap, or from this paper to this paper it is not researched. So I have taken the research gap from here.
No.
Was I was looking, and he has shown me three different color, which are more connected, which are not connected. Which are not connected, he has taken the variable or the factors from that area. Then he say this is also one of the research gap. People has not focused on this area.
Sir, that tools may be different one which has been shown to you, but what this litmaps will giving you the related articles we can get easily.
Sorry for disturbing you, sir.
Yes,
I think he is mentioning about the WAS viewer. There we get some different colors, right? If my
Yeah.
understanding was right, there we can find the research gap, and we can get the difference between different keywords and something like that. If my
Yes, that is
understanding
also
was right,
yes. That is
that
also one
was
of the
the
software. Yes.
the
But
colors
sir,
variation will be given in that WAS viewer software. I suppose.
Yes, that is also one of the software. Yes, madam, you are
Yes.
right. Yes.
but sir, and thank you, ma'am, and sir, but we have to identify that. Research gap which we have to read of the related article, then only we can come to the conclusions.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So I'll move on to the. Is it fine? Shall we move on to the next topic for the discussion?
Yes.
Yes, sir,
Fine.
please.
Thank you. Yeah, again, so this is what which I can easily do that. It can be go for the citations, and then you can use for the research art. This litmaps will directly lead you the journal page where this has been published. Fine. You either can take this image, can be saved in somewhere else in your systems, and later on you can do the other reference too. Right. The next part, which is researchrabbits.com. Can I get some feedback from your side? Are we all for? Can you all just join this research rabbits? Which is also, more related to your lit maps, but it has a different view on reviews. Can I get some response from your side? I hope you're all joining with research. Researchrabbits.com. Yes, and then join through using your official email. The email ID which you have to log in and to sign up. Again, which is also related to your lit maps, but lit maps will have a different view on the related articles, which is paid one, as a subscribed one, which you have to pay when you're doing this. Right. So are we all in this page? thing for me, which is already been logged in. So that is why it's come to this page. So once you come to this page, we may get a item like this, add paper. Are we getting this line, or add papers? May I get some response from your side? Are we all following, sir?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So you can click add papers and do the keywords or the title which you would like to search. Right. So once it's done, and then if you got this page and click add to collections, if you find the article and the abstract which is most relevant to my research area, I could do add to collection, and then see the items which I have added here will be displayed. So when you click this and the selected papers, and here we can have how we can explore this paper, what are the similar work or related to these papers, but it is not there, like not there in the lit maps, similar work, right? So this is how it has a view on using Research Rabbit. Again, if you want by timeline, which are all that related to your this paper has been have a timeline on this area, and then the first the last author, which you can directly the connection between this paper, which is 50. So where does these authors are being explored, like that is also which you can do this exercise. Sir, I would like to take a single author which which is planning to wherever it is published. That is also which you can go by the publications. So again, it will have a deeper study on the particular research article, and then I'm moving to the research authors, and then.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Sir, author and by the key area, both will work together, right? Author and key areas, right? Keywords.
It works together, sir. It works together.
Okay.
Right. Like again, it will give you the Research Rabbit, which also will give you, related articles wherever it has been connected, and the authors also been connected to the similar work, which you can easily get it done. Yeah. If that is so, shall we move on to the one more tool, which has Saris has want some what is it? A research gap to be find out. Can we move on to the next tool now?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So the next tool, which is System Pro. Yeah, and before to that, can we have a discussion on this? Right. Can you use Litmaps and Research Rapid for references? I hope PPT is visible, right? We are in the PPT screen, PowerPoint screen.
Yes.
Can yeah,
Yes.
okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And then can you use Litmaps and Research Rabbit for references when you're trying to publish in a standard articles? Can I use these two images like when an images comes from the Litmaps and when the images comes from the Research Rabbit? Is it possible to? I mean, can I use that?
With proper citation and with the justification, you can use. People are using it.
Hmm. But the which is this article again as its own limitation, it's connect whenever there is this article has been connected to the same topic. So for that we cannot, but as you said, we can use them to discover like whenever this Scopus Index journal article, whenever which we cite properly, as you already said. I cannot use them directly, but I can use them with the proper citations. Right. So shall we move on to this next tool called System Pro?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. So come to the same, I request all of you to just go to this page of System Pro. And we have again, which I already been logged in using the email ID. So let us have a search on the topic or the keywords. I think I have to wait for a few minutes. Let it get searched. Yeah. Again, this subscription issue is the problem. I think I've crossed my limit of using this page. So I'll take you to this PPT, but you can work on like whenever. Right. So I'll just take you to this PPT, how this System Pro will works, and then I'll get back to you. So this System Pro will give you like this, like in previous two tools that we have seen, it will give you the connections or the related articles. But here you can get, as you said now, sir, like the research gap. I can easily find out after reading this article, and then what are the items to be connected to my review of, research article, and what is the variable one, what is the variable two, and then what is the study populations. Actually, it has its own items, but which has not been displaying here. Yeah, it is coming up. Yeah, I think it works for you since I've logged in already. So whenever you're clicking this title, you can have this separations based on the year, author, publishers, and then followed by the variables and the abstract. So you can have a separations, not like before that what we have seen, like research rabbits and the lit maps. Right. So shall we move on, sir? Shall we move on?
Yes. Yes.
Fine. So again, there are a few apps which you can do analysis on the PDF. As sir, I have a research thesis, but like to do analysis on what is there in my PDF. So for that, we have few of the AI tool like Chat PDF, Explain Paper, Lateral AI, and OpenRead, and Scholarly, CSpace, Copilot, and Unriddle. right? The previous one, what you're saying, it is like which will give you the research article. You can search through internet, and it will be it will be shown as a picture, and it will directly connected to whichever is related articles. But this PDF site articles, I mean the apps for analyzing research article, you can upload this PDF and it do the analysis. You can ask for the questions, and it will give you the result. All right. But even though, but this is what which I did during my the research time. Like, so we have this. I mean, as my professor has come up with this. I mean, he has given me this format. This is what that System Pro is giving us. So in an Excel file, which you can maintain serial number, this article title, author, year, research gap. I have taken a research article and I have read it, and which I do all these things manually. So I do all these things manually, which is my guide has given me this platform. I mean, during my PhD time, which I did in this way only, I could easily find out, okay, what is the R&D research paper of first one, and the second one, what is the objectives, and where what else which I can proceed further. So this is the format which I've made during my research time. Sir, can I use this format? Yes, you can use this format. So find out the research article using this research, using the AI tools, and take the article, just read it and try to use System Pro. Use, let me go by one step by step. Use lit maps or research rabbit, find out the related article, and then take it to the System Pro. We'll have a list of article like this, and have a copy and paste it here. If you come through like this, hardly 52 or 70 to 80 papers, then we'll have a clear idea, okay, what is to be done to the next of my steps can be done easily. Right. Again, apart from all these tools, the last method which I said, it is a manual work, which if we are doing this, then it is quite, we are in the right path. Effective research practices, like again, always read original articles to make notes, like the manual work. And then it's not to speed up, or it is to speed up my summarizing. It is not to replace my entire work. Like as Sarah said, like, sir, I can easily get a research gap. Yes, I agree. But I need a supporting article. If we could organize like this, again, we have a standing point of saying whenever there is a viva was, okay, yeah, I have taken this variable from this article. This article is supported by the following articles. So that is how which we can done it through. Again, you can avoid plagiarisms. Like there are some AI tool like ChatGPT. Yesterday that madam has discussed with you ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you the writing part. The one more AI is there, what we call it as humanized AI. So humanized AI will rewrite like how it is like quill part. Okay, so quill, I think madam has discussed with you quill part, but we have the other source of also called like humanized AI. So when you paste a text here, it converts like how we used to write. The textual language is how we run it as. Again, this is also in a subscribed mode, like up to certain content, it goes for the payment. Yeah. So again, it will not give you the search button. Like you can take a content from ChatGPT and use this humanized AI to give a rewrite up on the reviews which we have taken. Right. Fine. Now, the most crucial point, I mean, where we can store, as madam, as I think when the researcher has started with where I can store the how I can start my research, or how does I can organize my research review of the research article, which the suggestion would be use Mendeley. Yeah, I hope may get some response from your side. How many are using this Mendeley, or can we have a open of this idea?
Actually, this all software has its own advantage and disadvantage, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it has its own.
Because sometimes we are downloading it by name or by title. Actually, it is not the same, or it is not giving the same citation as we require it. And when we are trying to do manual correction, it doesn't allow us. So it has a big problems of such many softwares. Because sorry to say, but I have seen many PhD theses and research papers. I am reviewer and many things I am doing it. So normally what I recommend is, okay, it is a not a good work, it is hard work. So better to do at least manual only. As you
Yeah.
have done it, I also suggest even a PhD student or a undergraduate master degree, I say I try to do as much as possible manual. Otherwise, it has a big problem.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Again, you rightly said that's what even I opened up the tools of using AI, and then even like I have a second opinion on come up with this research gap using AI tool. It's fine, but how far we are strong in the research gap which we have found, it has to be done through manual work. So that is why even my guide has given me the structure of the work before this tool has come up. Like Dr. Madhavan sir has given me, my guide has given me the part of the structure. So whenever I do the research search through Google Scholar and then take a research article and read it, and I used to fill up all these things, and finally, okay, oh, my research is on this progress and I'll be able to easily get it done. But it has to be done by manually. As you said, it is. Yeah. Okay. Can I get some response from your side, sir? Are we using Mendeley for our review of literature? Or... So this yeah, I think Lavanya madam is using madam is using this Mendeley.
Yeah, many people are using.
Using, okay.
Yes.
So what I do, I just have a quick recap. Of this Mendeley. So what you can do, those who are, the new to the research, it is the one of the best platform. Yeah, it is a good platform to have a review of literature in a one platform. It is not easy to carry the research article or the hard disk and all, but you can use this platform. Right. So again, you can search like what we did it so far. You can search the article of so where you can get the keywords will get highlighted, and you can do directly to the add to library, which means it would be add to your page, right? Directly related to, it'd be added to your page, right? So after clicking this, and you can move to this reference page where you can do this. You can check out the articles, what are the which is related to been added to your Mendeley page. You can view reference on later on, and also you can install this Mendeley software using in the system itself. As a reference manager, you can install this, and it can be directly connected to what are the items which I added in the web source, and which leads to my desktop also. If I have synced with, if after opening this page, if I would have been sync Yeah, I think issue with the yeah. So what I can suggest you now, which is having some issues with logged in, but whenever you're connecting this internet sources, it directly linked it. I mean, linked to your system, which you can refer later on. But sir, what is the objective? Like, why should I add after all these things? So let me open up the Word file. Imagine I do started to write this review of literature. So I just copy this first page. I'm planning to take, I mean, a page to, I would like to refer the review which where I have taken. So after using, we have this reference. In the reference, we in the right side, we have this Mendeley site. So after installing this Word to this Mendeley site, and it will be have a display on what are the items that we added to the library. It will get connected to our own Word file. Again, yeah. So there is an issue with my, I mean, the logged in credential, that is which has been not connected. So what we can do, once you logged in through this Mendeley site, and after opening this Word file, and automatically it leads to the page which you can give after, I mean, clicking of this Mendeley site, it directly connected to your reference.
Is it an open access thing, sir, or we have to pay for any subscription kind of thing?
Yeah, we have to pay for certain I have this page up to 3, and I mean up to 2 GB it's free. More than that we have to pay for it, ma'am. So there are two platforms, which one is Manly and the other one is Zetero. So these two platforms have a, I mean, different view on this. So what I suggest, it is better to use Manly instead of this I mean Zotero, because the limitations are less in I mean the limitations are very I mean less in the Manly instead of comparing with Zotero. So we can use of up to 2 GB of the research article can be uploaded in the platform and your desktop software, and then it directly connected to your Word file. Right. Again, so there are two ways which we can do this, Zotero and Manly. So my suggestions to move on, mean this Manly, no, not to proceed with Zotero. Again, this is the way which how we can do the works on Zotero. How does it works? Yeah, like we have to add all this page, right? So I'm just stopping here for the discussion. Yes, sir. So there are, I mean, a few tools that we have seen so far. One, it is lit maps, and then the research rabbits. These two tools will give you images on related articles. The third one, which you have seen, which you can have as aggregations on System Pro, have as aggregation on based on the requirement which I would like to get it. But even though all this, apart from all this using of AI tool, manual work is much more needed. It will give you a clear idea on what is my topic is all about and how strong I am into my topic. So for that, you can use this, I mean, this file as a model. This was which I did during my research time. And the items which I saw. Yeah. uh, for data analysis and interpretations, ma'am, even ChatGPT will give you the data analysis, and ChatGPT will give you the detailed analysis and interpretations as part of paid versions. But more important thing is that when you're using ChatGPT, the prompt is more important. Sure, sir. I'll do that. I'll do share the PPT. So, for example, one of my friend, I mean, using the ChatGPT, it depends upon the prompt how we are giving. Like if you are coming up with the basic prompt, I need an explanations, it will give you a small explanations. But instead of that, I need an explanation, which planning to do. Number one, it has to be connected to my title, and number two, it has to be more authenticate, and number three, it has to be slightly complex. So how you're giving the prompt, this ChatGPT or the AI tool will give you the result. So it depends upon the human being, which how I use my AI. Any doubts and clarifications, sir? Yes, madam. Yeah, I think you opened up raised for that. Rajeshwari ma'am, you're trying to say something. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're telling about Mendeley and the Soterio comparison, right? In
Yes, yes.
Soterio, we can able to convert the thing into different styles, citation styles. I guess.
Yeah,
It's the same
it-
feature available in Mendeley.
Mainly, yes, it is there. But due to this login credential, which I couldn't join, I mean, just let me check for that also. Just a minute. I'll do that again. Then I'll show you how does it works. Just a minute. Just a minute. Because there is an issue with this logged in, then I could easily get back to you. Yeah, again, the issue with the logged in issue, that is why which I couldn't get these items, or else I can show you. The even Mendeley also, you can have a different reference for the citations too.
Fine, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, just a minute. I got it now. I got it. Even I can show you now. I'm sorry for this delay. I got it. Yeah. So it works in this way. Yeah, I can show you this Manly items now. It is being organized. Yes. Anyhow, I thought like I was worried that I didn't show you the exercise of the Manly, but I got a chance. Thank God for this. Right. So I was about to show you this page. Imagine like I'm about to start off writing this review of literature, and this page goes in this way. I read a research article and come up with this idea. I mean, now I'm planning to cite of my this research article where this line has come from. So I can do insert citation. So it has this page now. So before it was not there. So you can, after installing this Mendeley site to your desktop, and then do install with your Word file. After writing a review of reviews, and then you can click in the right side, you can click the research article and insert citation. It will have its own page. Now I'm planning to write this reference. So what are the items which I quoted in the para, which I have to do this? I mean, there is a, three dot here, the right side of this Word file, and then insert bibliography. So what are the items that you have quoted here in this paper, in the reviews? You can have this reference, and also you can do changes also. Yeah, you can do the changes in the citation style. So I hope, ma'am, I'm answering to your questions. Rajeshwari, ma'am.
Yes,
So
sir.
this
Yes,
is
sir.
what.
I can say that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to
So
share something.
yes, sir. Please, sir.
Just to share with other people. You see, you have given reference number 1. When you are taking from the software, it doesn't give you the page number or volume number. It is incomplete. So these are the drawbacks of this software. It will pick up only what is already available online or what is given by the software. Then
Software. Yeah.
manual you cannot correct it. Manual you cannot correct it. And if you are writing a research paper, number is not coming. Sometime even journal name is not coming.
Coming.
Sometimes
Correct.
even the name is not coming properly. So these are the drawbacks which I want to
Drawbacks.
share with
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You're right, sir. And that I also agree to that. But again, since I can easily quote and change the citation, if wherever there is a, gap in that, since I'm going to read this entire paper, and wherever the gap is in that, which you can easily fill it up. Again, after all
No,
those
sorry.
things.
Sorry, sir. Manual correction doesn't allow because it is connected by the software. Another issue is also there. If the software is expired or something happened, then gone. You cannot correct it also. These are the problems which students face. Just I am sharing you. So manual
Correct,
correction
sir.
it doesn't allow because it is
Your opinion, I mean, what is the most, in your opinion, what is the most preferable way of doing referencing, whether we should go for a manual way or using a software? Because like I am been using Mendeley, like there are very minute mistakes which we can identify in Mendeley, like right now which you have inserted the citation. So in text, in the narrative citations, we are not supposed to write and in the symbol form, rather we have to write and. So
Correct.
to avoid these, because when we are preparing a manuscript, there are more than 100 of citations we have to deal with. So and it's obviously takes a lot of time to correct and update all these citations. So what is the most preferable way we should go? We should go manually, or we should like follow these softwares like Mendeley or Zotero?
Ma'am, again, I'm just taking you back to the discussion. Like, use this software to of our work, but it cannot change of our manual work.
Exactly.
I should do manual after, even though the software is giving me the results.
Mm-hmm.
So that, as Sarah also agreed to me, if like Sarah's valued more of number of theses and the research article is in the viewer side. So
Mm-hmm.
so manual look is more important than the software. Software is fine, yes, it gives me the result, but how I'm supposed to submit the thesis, or am I ready to publish it in the research and the standard journals, which I have to take care of by using manual form.
Yeah, in fact, some of the journals they don't accept that you insert references using software, because
Correct.
recently I got
Correct.
a revision from one of the journal, and that's a Scopus
Correct.
Index journal, and they
Correct.
requested that do not please insert references and citations using a software. So that is why
Correct.
I was a bit concerned that whether we should go for the softwares or we should like go for a manual referencing. Thank you so much, sir,
Use,
for your.
thank you, ma'am. Use this software, but do manual work to complete our the entire works or the scenario.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone? Please, if you have any clarifications, time to clarify your doubts.
Sir, how
Yes,
to get your phone number or email or details?
yes, sir. I'll do that. I think I'm planning to share it in the last slide, but just we missed. I'll do that. Sir, I'm just sharing this slides again, and then please kindly let me know the. So I hope. So this is my, personal email ID, kbalamgt@gmail.com. The official is balasubramanian.k@jainuniversity.ac.in, and my mobile number 8012361069.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Right.
Is anyone willing to raise your queries?
Yes, thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I think sir will share you the link in the form, the group, that I hope you will get it done later on. I hope so.
Sir, what is your specialization, sir?
Sir, I'm into finance. Sir, I'm into finance, for like an entrepreneurial finance too.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's time to.
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Sir, can we have a session just only for freshers? Like, we have no knowledge about the research. Can we have any initiative for such peoples? Like, we don't know what is citation, we don't know what is manly, nothing we know. We just know we have to publish a research paper. That's it.
Yeah, I
So
think we
all
can.
these things is so confusing for people like us. So can we have a session somewhere
Sure.
in future?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I think, Anthony Swami sir is taking care of this. Like, again, we'll come for one more round of session for the freshers who wants,
Okay,
like,
sir. Thank
when we
you.
give the items and the feedback, like, we'll that
Sure,
will
sure,
provide.
sure.
Yeah.
Anyone is there?
Yeah. If there is, I hope I've given you a small inputs on the few tools, and which is going to be useful for us. And the remaining tools, I think, remaining tools which you have to work on. And like, again, I'm not saying that it can be a finalist one. It can be given some input. After that input, what I'm doing with that result, it's more important to do the review of literature. Yeah, if there is, sir.
It's time to time. On behalf of DBCAS and Department of Commerce and Management, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. K. Balasubramanian for his expertise and engaging presentation have provided us a deeper understanding on review of literature. Thanks for hand-on training, sir. We truly appreciate the clarity and depth of your discussion. We are grateful for your immense contribution today. Thank you, sir. Once
Thank you,
again,
sir.
thank you so much, and thanks to everyone. Let us meet in tomorrow's session. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. Professor, thank you, Professor. Thank you for like the most interactive session. Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Rajeshwari ma'am, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. The session is very
Thank you, dear
informative.
partner.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Sir, can I take a leave on this meeting, sir?
Yes, sure, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sir,
It was
thank you,
an
sir.
enriching, informative session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.